Audio article by the Common Constitutionalist entitled, "Washington Dictators Aren't Interested in We the People." Establishment Republicans have always been proponents of the fallacy of nation building overseas. This was their vision for Iraq and Afghanistan. This is also why they praised the bogus Arab Spring. They had this warped view that if America just removed this one obstacle to self-governance from the people of these nations, that being a dictator or theocrat, the rest will fall in line and take care of itself. We see how well that worked, and many of us foretold that disaster. Well, the Arab Spring sounds quite like the Republican Spring. For years we heard the same old tired song from the GOP. Just remove this one obstacle. Give us the House of Representatives so that we may govern on behalf of you, the people. It all starts in Congress. Republicans would then control the purse strings. The rest will fall in line and take care of itself. Well, we did that. Then they said that we in Congress are trying, but are being blocked by that low-down Harry Reid and the Democrats. Just remove this one obstacle. Give us the Senate so that we may govern on behalf of you, the people. They would then control all legislation. The rest will fall in line and take care of itself. We did that. Then they said that we in Congress are trying. We send bills to the Senate. They pass, but are being vetoed by that low-down President Obama. Just remove this one obstacle. Give us the presidency so that we may govern on behalf of you, the people. There would be no stopping us then. The rest will fall in line and take care of itself. And we did that. Mark Stein implied this very thing on Friday when he appeared on Stuart Varney's Fox Business program. He said that many think it was unreasonable to expect the Afghans and Iraqis to get the feel of self-government when the Republican Party have control of all three branches of government and can't do a thing. He added that, "I think the congressional GOP is sending a very dangerous message here. They're basically telling their voters elections don't matter, and no matter what you vote for, nothing changes. They're not doing what they're meant to be doing." Mark has a great point, but I'll go a step further. The establishment wing of the Republican Party pushed for a president of like mind, but didn't get the guy they wanted. They didn't get a guy who would maintain the Washington status quo. They didn't get Jeb or Kasich or some other marshmallow. And they weren't going to. It was going to be either Trump or Cruz, and they hated both. Now it appears, as Stein says, we are finally seeing the establishment endgame. Regardless of party, Washington isn't interested in self-governance and is determined to maintain their centralized status quo. Many, me included, believe that the Republicans want no more that Americans self-govern than do the Democrats or the Islamists and dictators of the Middle East. So rather than pushing and fighting for the Trump agenda, they've allowed what I believe now are their Democrat allies to run point, as it were. Democrats cry foul. They make seemingly baseless and hyperbolic accusations about Trump and his associates, and the Republicans seem all too quick to acquiesce to their demands, allowing everything else to grind to a halt. Nothing or very little of the Trump agenda can be furthered while these legislators are busy playing judge, jury, and executioner. As Kurt Schlichter said at Town Hall, "This is a coup against us to ensure that we never again have the ability to disrupt the bipartisan D.C. cabal's permanent supremacy by inserting a chief executive who refuses to kiss their collective rears. This is a concentrated, coordinated effort by elite insiders to take down not this president, Trump's not the point here, but to take down us, the normal American they seek to rule." Those are some sage words, and he's absolutely right. We've always known this of the Democrats, but it appears that establishment Republicans are finally showing us their true colors, and those colors are hideous. The establishment may not have hatched this coup, but they signed on rather quickly as willing accomplices, which is just as bad to me. Thank you for listening.